Supreme Court of Kenya, as well as Nairobi's Governor's Johnson Sakaja's City Hall office, are among the government institutions that were razed by fire that was lit by a section of demonstrators during today's anti-taxation demos in Nairobi. Vehicles passed in the city and business premises that had been closed down were also badly destroyed in the demonstrations that had begun peacefully, but they turned violent as the day grew. KTN's David Mudoka was in the CBD all day today, as tear gas, water splashes from police water cannons, stones and fire on the streets became the order of the day. And now he reports on the trail of devastation and destruction that was left behind by demonstrators and police officers.
On Tuesday afternoon, a huge yellow fire was seen raising down walls of the Supreme Court of Kenya. The destruction soon stretched inside the country's apex court, but security officers manning the building immediately extinguished the fire that could have easily burnt down the office of the country's Chief Justice, Martha Koome. The entrance to the official office of Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja at City Hall, which is just a stone throw distance away, was, however, not as lucky. Fire lit by demonstrators consumed the doors, windows, and everything else that was in its path, turning anything that was wooden into charcoal in a matter of seconds and paving the way for demonstrators to occupy the Nairobi County Assembly. Nearby vehicles, some even belonging to magistrates, also bore the brand of the demonstrations. While some saw their windows shattered, others were painted on them anti-government writings. This police lorry parked outside Parliament suffered the biggest hit after sections of it were reduced to ashes by fire in the blink of an eye. Most of the roads that were all-day battlegrounds for police officers and demonstrators were impassable for the better part of Tuesday, with big stones used by demonstrators and uprooted road signage blocking vehicles and people from passing through. Most businesses were also hard hit, including stalls that were dragged and left scattered on major streets in the CBD. As the march, whose destination was the National Assembly, intensified, police resorted to temporarily detaining some of the protesters.
We are young people, we are tired of this nation. We have come here to challenge the system today. We have come out large in numbers. These police, we are also fighting for their rights.
I would want to remind President Ruto one thing that he said. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Ruto, as you said, who to the governance, who to the government that bring ash